We just did our rebrand, and here at Balance While Blooming, we wanted to really change our systems, mindset, and actions with intentional living to see that continuous success. How was I going to do that? Well, the system that has changed my life, the Believe to Become system, where it really aligns with more than just support, accountability, action. It really dives into your mindset, the actions you take, the intention you want to do to continuously show up for the person you want to become. It isn't just a method, it is a system that you can use over and over again. It has changed my life. It has guided me through my own personal journey, and over again, I see success. Now, I'm not going to say that this is an overnight success. I'm not saying that this will change your whole life, but I do think that if you take the method and principles beyond each step, that you can start seeing success in your life as well. I cannot wait to share how I use these, the way that I think of every single step, and how it has changed my life and guided me through my personal journey since June of 2023. So whenever you're seeing this, either it's the start of the new year, prepping for 2026 when I'm posting this, or whenever you're seeing this or have to come back to it to really lean into this Believe to Become system. It's more than just a method of steps. It's a system that you can use continuously to show up as your best self, become the person of your dreams, and live the life that you have always desired. So let's break it down. Welcome back to Balance While Blooming. This is a community here for you for support, guidance, accountability, and so much more. I want to remind you that you are capable of achieving anything and everything you want. I am Bridget, and the founder and creator behind Balance While Blooming, and here we share all the ways to believe to become that we are diving into today. As a reminder, I'm 27 years old. I'm a wife, a stepmom, multi-passionate. I work a full-time job, and I am continuously working to become my best self, level up, and keep going on my journey. Your journey awaits you. Are you ready to dive into how you can use the Believe to Become system for you today? Jumping right into believing in yourself. This is the foundation of success. It's not only just believing in what you want, your dreams, no matter how big or small, but it's also believing in your potential and your worth and capabilities. Believing in this best version of yourself, who you want to be, what you want to achieve, and really believing in the journey and trusting the process within yourself to step into the power, that you're able to step out of your comfort zone, and that you can actually show up for this success. Believing in yourself starts with this mindset, this foundation of your capabilities. It's learning what your fears are, stepping on beyond that, and really leaning into your dreams, your goals, and thinking very small for the day-to-day tasks of what you want to achieve, but also the bigger vision. It's also important that this best self that you want to be, that you know you can become her, and that you believe you can become her. And believing in the journey is knowing that no matter what happens, you'll figure it out. You're going to trust the process, you're going to trust yourself, and that you're going to believe in yourself, that the power within yourself is going to let this journey happen. There's going to be detours, there's going to be things that happen, but that you are on the right path no matter what, because you believe in yourself, in your capabilities, and the actions that you need to take to become that person. That being said, then you need to build your dream life. Your goals need to be a plan, not just a thought. What actions do you need to take? What do you need to do? And you need to build your days with a purpose. Build the habits, the routines, and systems that align with your higher self. Who is she? You're building her. Who you want to become. How does she act? What does she need to do daily, weekly, monthly? And what habits are you currently doing that you need to get rid of? And what habits do you need to build? What routines can you set? What systems can you create that all are going to let you decide who your higher self is, this person that you're building, this person you want to become. Create a plan, outline the actions, and start showing up as her. Building her is not something that you can just do overnight. It's going to be a journey. Remember, you had to believe and trust in that journey. Now you're building this journey. You're writing it out. You're writing the plans, and you're going to write the outline of the steps that you're going to take. You're not going to have it all figured out, and that's okay. But how can you start showing up today by taking the actions, showing up as her, making decisions as her, and starting to create that mindset of that person who's no longer scared or fearing anything to also step into what matters most. And that's where you're going to start balancing all the areas of life. It isn't about doing it all. It's about doing what matters right now. Set your priorities, create your boundaries, and find balance as you focus on the must-dos and ignore the chaos. Move with intention and protect your energy. You can't give it all to everyone at once. You can't surround yourself with everyone at once. Really be choosy in your life. Pick and choose when you need to show up, how you're going to show up, and what you're going to do to balance all areas of life. It's really important that you focus on the must-dos, because you're going to have want-to-dos and like-to-dos, but the must-dos must get done first, and ignore the chaos. We're in this season of life, this area of life, and we are going all in that right now. Don't get cluttered, don't get confused, and stay in your focus. It's important that the priorities that you set are things that align with who you want to be. You start showing up as her, you're building her, and you're doing the actions for her because you believed in her. You're also going to believe in your boundaries, you're going to hold them accountable, and you're going to understand your boundaries. Those boundaries that you create are what's going to hold that balance. It's important that you know who you need to set the boundaries with, how you're going to set those boundaries, and when you're going to break them. What is a complete yes? What is a complete no? And what's a maybe in the middle that you need to talk about and see if it's something that you can focus on with intention. As you move with intention, you're protecting your energy. As long as you're giving 100% of what you have today, that's all that you can ask when you're balancing your life. You're not going to be 100% of the time. But if you are 20% today, give 100% of that 20, and then tomorrow, if you have 80%, give 100% of that 80. Really find that balance of when you are having good days, when you're having low days, and what you can do on either of those days to still move the needle. That's when you are blooming consistently. This is where the magic happens. You create momentum even when it's hard. You start learning and failing and evolving and understanding what is working, what is not. You keep going as your growth will be visible most at this point of the journey. Now, you aren't becoming this person yet. You are going through the journey. This is when you had to trust yourself. You started taking action. You started doing the work. You are going to see the magic happen. You're gonna see as you learn, grow, pivot, evolve, and change throughout your journey where it is working for you. So create that momentum, create that discipline, and show up for yourself. It is going to be hard. You've never been this person before. So understand that this blooming consistently is you showing up as much as possible to create that momentum, even when life is hard. You are learning, you are growing, you're evolving, and you are going to lean through the challenges. You're going to push yourself forward, you're going to keep blooming, and you are going to grow with time. Your growth will be visible as you start becoming through the journey. More than just your goals, it's becoming the person who embodies the goals. You have been staying accountable, you've been pushing yourself to be the best of the best and do as much as you can, and you're embracing the evolution. You are no longer the person you were at the beginning, and it doesn't have to end here. You get to continuously grow, continuously expand, and do it over and over again. Becoming through the journey is seeing the results, enjoying the moment, and taking time to embrace where you've been. You have to still hold yourself accountable that are you where you want to be yet, or is this just part of your journey for the next step? It's important that you understand that goals are goals, dreams are dreams, but you can always keep going. Understand that who you are becoming does not need to be the end goal. You can keep showing up, keep evolving, and keep going. It doesn't have to end here. Take it one step at a time and continuously go on your belief to become journey. Let's do a quick recap of what each step is. Belief is all about your mindset and that you know that you are capable of believing. This is the foundation of success. Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in the goals that you want to set for yourself? And do you believe that this best version of yourself is the best version of yourself and that you are going to go through that journey and believe in yourself no matter what it takes? You're going to trust in yourself. You're going to step out of your comfort zone. You are going to step into your power of this person that you know you can become, and you believe in her. Next, you are going to build your dream life. What are those goals? Is it more than just a thought in your head? Have you started building that plan? Have you started setting up your days to take one step, one action, or 1% better every single day? Start creating those habits. You're going to start creating the routines and systems to align with this person. You are no longer yourself. You are stepping into her, and you are going to become who you want to be. So in the building stage, you're creating the plan for your dream life, you're outlining the actions to get there, and you're going to start showing up as this person one day at a time. Now, you have to find balance in all areas of life, from who you are to who you want to be. It isn't about doing it all. This is a season of life on this chapter of your life. What is it that matters most today? What priorities are you setting? What boundaries do you need to keep? And do you even understand what you must do versus what you want to do? And when you do this, are you protecting your energy? Are you understanding that you give it all for what you have today to not create that burnout? Find that balance, find the areas of life that matter for you, and start showing up as her. And then as you balance, you need to bloom. This is when you start seeing the results. Are you creating the momentum? Have you stepped into discipline over motivation? Have you started learning from when you fail and not quit on yourself and evolve and learn the lessons that you need to be? You've never been this person before. You need to grow into her. You need to evolve into her, and the growth is starting to happen as you take these actions and you do the work to bloom consistently. You need to water your grass. You need to make sure that you are nutrienting for the growth. You are taking the actions, you're doing the work, and you're stepping out of your comfort zone because you've never been this person. And then throughout this journey, you are becoming this next level. It is now more than just the goals that you're achieving, but you see confidence, you see new actions, new habits, and you are embodying her. In this season of life, you understand what this next level looks like. You have been staying accountable. You've been pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. You've been embracing this person for growth, change, and evolution. And it doesn't have to end here. When you see results, really live in the moment, stay in the moment, and understand that this is just one step in your journey. There's still so much more you can achieve. Don't think too small. Keep looking at that bigger vision. Maybe you're looking at the focus of one step at a time of who you want to become. This is just who she is, this step, but this is a lifestyle. This is where the growth, the action, and the intention starts to be continuous as you see this belief to become way of how to achieve. But this is the lifestyle that I've been living for the last 2 years. It's been up and down, but this is really what I have created in at least the last year, and where I want to take balance while blooming. I want to really understand every step of this journey, how to set those boundaries, how to set the priorities, how to really create that momentum or learn or look for a new perspective as I'm blooming, and understanding that this is one step in the right direction. Okay, I've become this person. What can I do next? How can I change my mindset? How can I believe? How can I build a little bit differently? What habits, routines, and success systems do I need? What does that even look like in my life? Everybody's different. Everyone is on their own journey, but it's important that we hold each other accountable. We inspire each other for what is even capable to live to your full potential. You don't have to do it the way I do it, but really go through this system for you. Now, everybody's belief to become system is going to be completely different based off your goals, your mindset, and where you're at in life right now. You might need more time in the belief section because you need to get over those fears, or you need to do more mindset, or you don't even know what you want to achieve yet. For some people, they have this great mindset, they have all the thoughts, but they don't know where to build, so they're going to take some time to build. Some people don't know what their areas of life even are, or what this season of life is going to look like. They're trying to merge it all together. Maybe they need to find some more focus and really set those boundaries of, okay, what season of life am I in? What is next for me? What am I doing? Or they just haven't started blooming, haven't taken the action, haven't learned from the lesson, or they keep quitting on themselves, and they need to alter how they step out of their comfort zone and how they're going to show up and what they're going to do. Everyone's at a different point, everyone's at a different action, and we are continuously going on this journey. So my question for you is, what step of the belief to become system are you on? And are you ready to go on your journey? And what is that journey going to look like for you? How can I help you on your journey? And let's do it together. I cannot wait to see how we take this system and this method into our lifestyle. It's not just something that has changed my life. I feel like it can guide multiple people. And I think as we go through our personal growth journey, that over and over again, we can talk about this system, we can show up for our best selves and really decide what is for each of us. So if any of this aligns with you, please subscribe and follow me over on Instagram, because this is the community for you, where we not only support each other, we hold each other accountable, and we remind each other that we are capable of blooming into our full potential and becoming the person of our dreams. This is just the beginning for this system and this method that has changed my life. It has become my identity, it's become the way that my brain works, the way I show up, the way I take action. And part of my rebrand is really leaning into this system, helping more people with this system, and showing what is possible when you just believe to become. So I cannot wait to see how we go into our next chapter of life, what we do next, and how we can show up as our best selves as we are believing, building, balancing, blooming, and becoming next level. As always, I am here. Follow me on Instagram, and this community is here for you. I hope this inspired you, has pushed you to step out of your comfort zone, or just take one more action today. And I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.